So, why was Girl E killed? I should be able to assume based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was the killer. I think.
I see. The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Aha!
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Okay. Oh my
Look,
god, what is this?
I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Alright.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Nah, it's true. It's actually true. Back in the day, you'd like draw, when you were playing games, you'd like draw maps and shit, because this is before you could get everything on the internet. You'd like have paper next to you, start drawing shit, taking notes.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Alright.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
So, if that is the victim, right? The original victim, then who was the original? That's supposed to be the Yakuza kid's sister, which is why she's blonde and he's blonde. Okay, that makes sense.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Huh, right.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which she didn't have.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She'd have to be super fucking fast to do that, like the Flash.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E who's waiting in the hallway is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I need to clear that up first. Okay. Gee, do we have enough fucking evidence?
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Huh.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta find the evidence that pertains to this. Entrance hall photo. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm trying to look at all the evidence. Crime scene photo. Alright, so girl E had her swimsuit stolen. There was a broken window in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Okay. But then there was a broken fish tank. A tipped-over fish tank was found in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere.
The entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How
Right.
was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Alright, hold on. So here's the thing. Alright. See, what did Girlie after... What Girlie did after the murder in the music room? We need to find a clue to clarify that. So here's the thing. They thought that the sound of the window breaking was a sound, but then we found the picture of the vase. So I'm going to use the picture of the vase to contradict what the big dude said.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
Oops.
what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music? To go back to the music, you need to go through the entrance.
Okay.
At the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been
Okay.
there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No, that's wrong.
Aha! It's a vase, not a window. Yup, I got it.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
Huh? Why'd you say that?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Okay, I see. That makes sense now.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Aha.
I see.
The mystery hasn't been solved yet. You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet.
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end.
What the heck? You're so annoying.
Fine. Let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
What? I feel like I need to shit?